Welcome to Mansbridge One from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to interview some of the most famous and controversial people alive. But one guest has eluded me. Until now, please welcome perhaps my favorite guest, me, Peter Mansbridge. Why do we touch our chin so much?
Well, it keeps the head up.
Because
Some of
you
those
nod off.
interviews are, that's so you can doze off.
You were born in London, England. Tell me, what was it like to come to Canada as an immigrant?
Well, I made a number of stops along the way. I first went as an immigrant from England to Malaysia. It was Malaya then.
How did you keep from becoming radicalized?
It was tricky. Probably helped that I was only 6.
You were discovered at an airport in Churchill, Manitoba. A radio station manager heard you making a flight announcement. What did that sound like?
Transair Flight 106 for Thompson, La Pond, Winnipeg is now ready for boarding at Gate 1. We only had one gate.
Speaking of opportunities, you were offered a job at CBS in the States as an anchor. You turned it down to stay in Canada. Big mistake.
Big mistake, yeah.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Dumbass move.
Dumbass move.
Let's look back at some of the great things you've covered in your time. The funeral of Pierre Trudeau, the death of Princess Diana, the death of Pope John Paul II.
Why are you focusing on all the deaths?
When Mansbridge shows up, people die. You're like the Angela Lansbury of Canada. Murder, he reported.
Right.
Are we to believe that all of these deaths are not connected in any way?
Nobody's brought that up before, and that just shows how incisive you are, what a good journalist you are, how you don't fall for the spin.
You get it.
You get straight to the heart.
A few years ago, CBC famously took away your chair. Where do you stand on that?
I stand without it.
You're married to the very famous Canadian actress, Cynthia Dale. Up here. How does it feel to be married to someone so far out of your league? You've interviewed a lot of famous people over the years, and I want to put you on the hot seat. I want to ask you some of the questions that you've asked them. What does it feel like to be Anne Murray? As a woman, what does the Earth look like from space?
I didn't ask that.
Who's your favorite Beatle, Ringo?
I did ask that.
My guest has been me. Thank me for this.
Thank you, man.
Did you enjoy that? So did I. Here's some more, and don't forget to subscribe to CBC Comedy below so we can do this again soon.